refrigeration and air conditioning. In this video, we discuss the definition of refrigeration, refrigerator, principle of refrigeration, refrigerant, refrigeration concepts, refrigeration effect, turn of refrigeration, ice making capacity, coefficient of performance, in short, COP, relative COP, and parts of refrigeration. First, refrigeration. Refrigeration is the process of maintaining a body at a lower temperature than that of its surroundings by artificial means. In other words, refrigeration is defined as a method of reducing the temperature of a system or a body below that of its surrounding and maintain it at a lower temperature by continuously abstracting the heat from it. Next, refrigerator. Heat cannot naturally flow from a cold body to a hot body. External energy will have to be supplied to perform this operation. The device performing this operation is called refrigerator. In other words, it is a machine which produces cold. It is used to remove heat continuously from the refrigerated space and to reset it to the atmosphere. Next one, principle of refrigeration. The principle is based on second law of thermodynamics that the heat can be made to flow from a cold body to a hot body with the help of external agency. It is then called reversed heat engine. Next one, refrigerant. The working medium or fluid used in a refrigerator is called refrigerant. The main function of the refrigerant is it converts its phase from liquid to vapor after heat absorption and convert its phase from vapor to liquid after heat rejection. Next one, refrigeration concepts. The principle of refrigeration is based on the following basic concepts. First one, heat transfer is possible from a high temperature region to a low temperature region. Second one, heat transfer is possible from a lower temperature region to a high temperature region by some external means as per the second law of thermodynamics. Third one, the working fluid changes from vapor phase to the liquid phase after heat rejection and from liquid phase to the vapor phase after heat absorption. Fourth one, when the working fluid changes its phase from liquid to vapor, it gives cooling effect. Next, refrigerating effect. It is the amount of heat energy removed or absorbed per unit time from the space to be cooled by the refrigeration process. Hence, it is also called as capacity of a refrigerator. It is expressed in terms of kilowatt or kilojoules per second. In other words, the rate at which heat is removed from the system in one cycle of operation. Next, ton of refrigeration. It is the standard unit used to indicate the capacity of a refrigerator. A ton of refrigeration is defined as the amount of heat absorbed or removed in order to produce 1 ton of ice in 24 hours from water whose initial temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. 1 ton of refrigeration is equal to 3.5 kilowatt. Next, ice making capacity. It is the ability of a refrigerating system to make ice starting from water at room temperature. Next one, coefficient of performance. It is a measure of the effectiveness or the performance of the refrigeration system. Coefficient of performance is defined as the ratio of heat removed from a cold body to the work input. The value of coefficient of performance may be less than or greater than unity. The term COP is used for the rating of the refrigerator. The higher the COP, the more efficient is the device. Higher the COP equate to lower operating cost. Next one, relative COP. It is the ratio of actual COP to the theoretical COP of a refrigerator. Next, parts of refrigerator. To accomplish the task of producing the cooling effect, a refrigerator must consist of four main parts. First one, evaporator. Second, compressor. Third, condenser. Fourth one, expansion device. In the figure, all the main four parts are shown. In the figure, QA means the amount of heat is absorbed and QR means the amount of heat is rejected to the atmosphere. In the evaporator, heat absorption from the body take place. In the condenser, the heat is rejected to the atmosphere take place. Compressor, where compression of the refrigerant take place. In the expansion device, expansion of the refrigerant take place. We take each part separately. First one, evaporator. It is the heart of the refrigerator, where the liquid refrigerant is evaporated by the absorption of heat from the refrigerator cabinet. The evaporator has cooling coils arranged in the form of U-tubes to produce the cooling effect required for freezing the ice or lowering the temperature of the body placed in the cooling compartment. Since it produces the cooling effect, it is also called as cooling coil or freezer coil. The function of the evaporator is to reduce the temperature of the refrigerator cabinet. Second unit, compressor. The function of the compressor is to compress the and circulate the low temperature and low pressure working fluid into high temperature and high pressure vapor. They are power absorbing mechanical devices and need input power. An electric motor supplies power to these devices. Third unit, condenser. The high pressure and high temperature refrigerant entering from the compressor rejects its heat to the surrounding atmosphere in the condenser. Condenser consists of a series of coils in the form of U-tubes. The latent heat of refrigerant is given to the surrounding atmosphere, which results in change of phase of the refrigerant. Fourth unit, expansion device. An expansion valve serves as a device to reduce the pressure and temperature of the liquid refrigerant before it passes to the evaporator. The liquid refrigerant from the condenser is passed through an expansion valve where it reduces its pressure and temperature.